Welcome to Glenwood High School. We'd like to introduce you to our school and what it has to offer. The school's motto proclaims Nihil Humani Alienum. Mankind is our interest. And it is the essentially human emphasis of this school that you sense as you enter its grounds. A friendly, happy atmosphere where every boy is encouraged to realize his own unique potential, to set himself realistic goals, and to take responsibility for his own discipline.
Morning, Glenwood. Please be seated.
The interest in the individual and the warmth of the welcome is there from the start, when a wide-eyed potential new boy is shown around, and one of the first places that he'll be taken to is the Glenwood Museum. No, nowadays our new boy wouldn't be expected to wear a basher, but he will be expected to live up to the achievements and standards that have been built up since the school's inception in 1910. Originating as the day continuation school with an innovative emphasis on vocational education, the school moved to its present site in 1929, eventually becoming Glenwood High School. From the time of its first headmaster, Dr. Humphrey Jones, the school has developed its traditions, proud of its heritage, yet ready to meet the challenges of the future.
But the present South Africa is not the issue here. The issue at hand is the future South Africa, our South Africa.
Glenwood realizes if it is to remain a leading and relevant school, it must prepare its boys for life in a changing society, equipping them to play a meaningful and productive role in the new South Africa.
As one of Natal's foundation schools, Glenwood has offered a quality education to generations of schoolboys. It is today widely acknowledged as one of the leading boys' schools in South Africa, and it currently features prominently in the newly released publication on the top 24 schools in South Africa entitled The Historic Schools of South Africa.
The broad education offered by Glenwood emphasizes not only academic proficiency, but the development of the whole person through cultural, sporting, and extracurricular activities.
We must become actively involved in the affairs of our community and school.
The ability to think clearly and communicate those thoughts is an asset whatever one's future career choice. And Glenwood boys receive plenty of practice and have consistently featured amongst the top contestants on public speaking platforms.
And above all else, love.
To the opposition, the proposition, and the audience, good afternoon. Welcome to this debate.
Participation in debate also hones the communication skills and gives an opportunity to display a sense of humor into the bargain. The topic is the relevance of Shakespeare in today's schools.
So the study of Shakespeare in South African schools has about as much relevance as the study of Genghis Khan. A little less violence, a lot more sex.
The ability to speak well is essential, too, for success in an arena such as the Young Historians Contest.
This study will examine the role of nationalism in decolonization, with specific reference to Kenya and the Belgian Congo.
Perhaps a career in public life lies ahead, such as that pursued by Durban City Treasurer Mike Torrell and Jeff Oldfield, who, in addition to having been an MP for 23 years, continues to serve Glenwood and the city.
Have two lines, and it's going to be just slightly bending, just winding a little bit.
And where English is not the mother tongue, language enrichment classes improve the usage of English in a friendly, informal way. In fact, Glenwood has quite a cosmopolitan air. Glenwood boys have proved their worth in areas such as the JSE Business Game and Accounting Olympiad. Who knows what future giants of commerce and industry are being formed here? They may well follow in the footsteps of old boys eminent in the business world, such as Warren Clulo of Barlow Rand, or Buddy Horton of Cursaf.
Just say 1 times 7 times 3, so it's 21, and then 24 times 22 times 2. 1056.
and calculations on a more abstract level result in good performances in the maths Olympiad. Of course, computer literacy is essential today, and Glenwood was the first school in Durban to be used as a computer centre. Pupils are encouraged to produce projects such as these, making use of the well-equipped computer room. The computers at the Media Information and Technology Centre are all linked via the local area network to the computer room. Some of the computers are equipped with CD-ROM and are in constant use throughout the day. The old library has been transformed into a very modern and attractive Media Information and Technology Centre, while the reception area has become a window on the school, in which visitors and students have a glimpse of the school at work. This notion of showcasing the resource centre is to promote an atmosphere of self-directed learning and independence. Their skills should include an ability to access information from a variety of sources, including the new information technologies. A specially designed mezzanine floor has been built for the holding of seminars.
That if you were that person, heaven forbid, in that situation, the last thing in the world you want is to talk to some member of the press. And it's a very, very difficult thing. And it's a really
People in commerce and industry and the professions are invited to share their knowledge and experience in their chosen careers.
particularly when you're doing live interviews. And it's very difficult.
Chess has for long been competitive at Glenwood, where concentration, strategy and tactics are tested. Healthy competition of a different sort is experienced in the wide range of sport that Glenwood offers. These youngsters hope to follow in the footsteps of some of the great tennis players Glenwood has produced. Nigel Coburn, Brian Woodruff, Ian Vermaak and Keith Deepram. And of course Wimbledon star, Springbok Kevin Curran.
Thank you, Mark.
Glenwood's superb pool has nurtured some great swimmers. Glenwood swimmers are in fact amongst Natal's best, and their recent breaking of all 5 records at a Durban and District Gala was celebrated by the donation of a cheque to old boy Kenneth Kaywood, recently returned from Barcelona, towards his preparation for the next Olympics in Atlanta.
Pay for your overseas trip.
Thanks, Anton. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Kenneth's spontaneous response was to offer to coach the school's breaststroke swimmers, a gesture that is not without precedent. Glenwood's old boys frequently return to help the school in this way. Here, 2 Springbok ex-pupils, Craig Roy and Guy Mottram, give the benefit of their experience to the water polo team.
Oh, good one. Next, go.
The pool is the focus for activities such as diving too, as well as instruction in scuba diving, one of the Adventure Club activities.
Now this is going to tell you your depth, your temperature.
Outdoor activities that go beyond the area of formal sport, as well as environmental interests, are encouraged by the Adventure Club. In the summer months, the cry of "How's that?" rings across the field as they try to emulate the feats of Glenwood boys who became Springboks. Old boys such as Lawrence Markham, John Watkins, Bob Williams, and more recently, Trevor Madsen, who also held 30 caps for South African hockey. The Madsens were a family that combined prowess in both cricket and hockey. Mike captained South Africa in 10 tests and was the most prolific goal scorer in South African hockey history. An athletics meeting in Glenwood involves both track and field events, with good participation from all ages. The high jump features an attempt by Tyron Peacock to equal his own record. Rugby, of course, is a perennial favourite, and the game is enjoyed from junior to senior level. In their games, they aspire to the feats of Bok old boys such as Rod Gould and Don Walton, who played 31 matches for his country. John Allen is a double international, having played for Scotland in 1991 and currently for the Springboks. The dedication and expertise of skilled instructors and teachers is equally evident in the academic field. And here Glenwood is fortunate to have excellent staff. Their interest and care ensure that each and every Glenwood boy is helped to develop his full potential. And counselling sessions with trained and sympathetic staff guide the boys towards appropriate career choices.
Clerical kind of work? Perhaps, yes, but also using tools, manipulating objects and so forth. Right, types of occupations could be surveyor or mechanic.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
The outstanding achievements of the school are engendered by expert and imaginative teaching, as well as the well-equipped facilities, such as those found in this air-conditioned lecture theatre. The development of a well-rounded character is further catered for by extracurricular activities such as the Student Christian Association, where religion is a joyful affair with wholehearted participation. Named after war hero Roy Gibson, son of Durban's Lady in White, Gibson House is Glenwood's boarding establishment, catering for those boys whose homes are distant. It offers a secure and comfortable environment where the boys can relax with books and magazines, do their prep in a quiet place, or let off steam in an enthusiastic and energetic game of volleyball. But the favorite activity is undoubtedly centered on the dining room, where food, glorious food, revives the inner man. Boarding masters are there to guide and discipline, a task in which they're ably assisted by the boarder head boy and the prefects. But the atmosphere remains one of homely informality.
You will be the future leaders of industry, of government, of clubs and societies and so on. And the
prefects play a vital role throughout the school and participate in team development courses which will stand them in good stead in their after-school life as well.
Parts of clubs and societies. What aspects do you think there are to effective teams?
Complete trust in the other members of the team to do their specific task.
Communication, sir.
Pupils at all levels are encouraged to participate actively in school affairs, and the Students' Representative Council offers an opportunity for democratic involvement and the acceptance of responsibility.
The fourth forms also raise a number of points. Firstly, they would like to have merit certificates for outstanding contributions to the school. For example, some people...
Every boy takes part in the Leadership Development Program, and camping out next to the pool is just one aspect of this program.
We started the afternoon off by pitching our tents and encountered a minor problem when the biggest tent, borrowed with compliments from the army, collapsed. A number of boys and teachers helped to put up the tent. This added to the team spirit.
The concept of the Glenwood family is something which has helped to strengthen the school, providing a support base. An active Old Boys Association forms an important part of the family, as of course do the parents, particularly the mothers, without whom projects such as the school shop couldn't function. Big occasions such as the annual Old Boys Day just wouldn't be the same without the willing hands of the mums. This is the day when the Glenwood family gathers in strength, with newer old boys mingling with some of the veterans of the past. Those old boys who died in their prime, fighting for their country, are not forgotten.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
All is not solemnity, however, and traditionally rugby plays a major role in the day's proceedings, starting with the junior game. The Glenwood Band, long a proud feature of the school, ushers in the big game of the day, usually against traditional rivals such as DHS.
Although tradition is important at Glenwood, we are not trapped by the past. We believe in preserving the best of the past, but we've also shown a willingness to adapt and to change. We are proactive and, we hope, relevant for the future. We at Glenwood do not see change as a threat, but rather as a challenge in which to build new.
So that's Glenwood High School, a school with an outstanding academic record and great sporting achievements. A school that's stepping out to meet the challenges of the future, determined to remain at the cutting edge of South African education. A school that believes in the importance of the individual and the development of his maximum potential. But above all, Glenwood is a happy school.